Wade Hostler is the head coach of the Queen Anne's County boys soccer team, and coach won these players out on the field. It's got to feel good for you after not having a real fall season last year.
Yeah, it's definitely a big improvement over last year. We tried to make it work last year, and it wasn't the same. We did the best we could, but not having a full season, not having the guys out in the fall, it's definitely good to be a little back closer to normal.
Was it a motivating factor this year, knowing that they have something to play for, a championship?
Yeah, I think last year's group was motivated to do the best they could, under the circumstances. So everyone's happy to be a little closer to quote-unquote normal this year, and to have a normal schedule and back to have championships is a great thing.
Let's talk about this Queen Anne's boys soccer team, some of the players that you're going to rely upon to lead the way this year.
So we have a number of seniors on the team this year. We've returner Joe Monaghan as a senior center back. We're going to rely on him to keep the backs in order and to keep us organized back there. And we have another senior striker up top, Adrian Hernandez, and we're going to rely heavily on him to offensively to get us some goals and to keep us moving.
Do you consider yourself more an offensive-minded coach or a defensive-minded coach?
I don't necessarily consider myself, one or the other. I feel like each year we have to adjust some things depending on where our talents are. So if we're offensively talented, then, we'll maybe spend a little less time on that and more time making sure our defense is organized and ready to play. And vice versa, if we have a lot of returning backs who are, high talent, then we won't spend as much time on that. We'll spend more time focused on the offense.
So would you consider this team more offensively talented or defensively talented?
We have a little more experience offensively. We have some young talent in the back, so I think we are talented defensively. Like I said, Joe Monaghan is our experience in the back, but we have a little more experience offensively. But I think defensively we have some talent too, so I think hopefully we'll be good on both sides of the ball.
We know you want to win every game, but is there one game that you would circle and say that's the one I really want to win more than any others?
There's a couple of those. Ken Island is a rivalry, so of course that's a game we want to win. We've not had a ton of success recently against the teams in the South. So Bennett and Parkside and Decatur have all given us trouble recently. So, it would be nice to beat one or more of them. So those are the teams that it would be nice to get a win against this year.
Hey, it's Mark Potter, Shore Sports MD, and Ryan McGowan with us, center back, senior for the Queen Anne's County boys soccer team. And, boy, so exciting for you guys to be back on the field.
Yes, sir, it is. With COVID, our season's been postponed, canceled, everything that's happened to us. Normal season for the most part. Glad to be out here and doing as much as we can.
The spring season, here you are. You used it as a building block for this year, I would assume?
Yeah, I would consider it a building block. It was a shame for the seniors last year, class of 21, but we had a young team, and we're really building it up this year, so I'm glad.
What are your expectations for you and your teammates on this Lions soccer team?
First and foremost, to work as a team. That's bottom line. We're working together, win or loss, good sportsmanship. But at the end of the day, we're also looking to get the dub. So,
what has to happen for you to decide that this season was successful for you?
Having an influence on the team, positively, of course, but leaving with an impact that I made this organization, this program, a better program for years ahead.
Quarter Shilling here with Shore Sports MD. I'm here with Joe Monaghan from the Queen Anne's County varsity men's soccer team. Do we have any expectations coming into this season?
I just think we're going to do really good. We have a promising team, pretty young, but I think we're pretty strong.
So, Joe, what are some challenges that you've faced, COVID-related or not, these past two seasons?
Well, we got cut short twice last season, which was really hard to get momentum and build chemistry, especially since we're a younger team. We don't have a lot of chemistry, so that hurt us there.
We've been looking around the counties this past month, and we've been noticing that numbers are quite short. Would you say the same thing for your varsity team this year?
I think we have about the same that we normally would. We had a pretty good turnout. So,
Coach did mention that you'll be one of the bigger leaders on this team.
talking is most important, especially in my position as center back. Coach always says it's like the quarterback on the field. So just leading the team with that and setting example on and off the field.